Celebrity Reflection cruise ship. Really enjoyed the itinerary. Thought that was fantastic. It's a pretty cool ship. It was built in 2012. It's one of the larger ships in the Celebrity fleet. The capacity of the ship is about 3,000 people with about 1,200 crew. The crew were good. The Reflection has a real sophisticated design, lots of high ceilings, really kind of theatrical stairwells. It's got curved stairwells going all around. You see that kind of stuff. A lot of interesting things they've done with the windows to let you have unique views. I really liked all of that.
Those of us that like to eat.
That's me.
They have several varieties of food areas on the deck. Of course, you have your main dining room and your buffets, of course, on every cruise. But they also have restaurants like the Tuscan Grill. They have the La Petite Chef. They have sushi and Moreno. So lots of different varieties of restaurants.
And the food was very good.
And it was good.
It was really good.
There were also 2 main dining rooms called Blue and Aqua, and they served a delicious array of food.
One of the big things that was really neat about that is we had 10 or 12 on this cruise, and so they were able to accommodate us at a massive table that was off by ourselves, which we should be off by ourselves. Trust us, we do need to be separated from the crowd.
Rotation procedure.
Yes, they knew about us before we got there, but that made it a more intimate type setting. We enjoyed dinner more by being in that.
Right, and we got to know our servers really well.
Really well. We had a lovely stairwell that wrapped around our table, so it was pretty cool.
It was almost private.
It was almost private, not quite.
For breakfast, we always go to the buffet, and that's located on deck 15. The buffet is quite large. Part of the buffet, which was a little unusual for us, is the pizza area.
Yeah, so a lot of the cruise lines serve pizza 24/7. You can get pizza. They didn't do that. Surely it worked on a schedule. I never saw one posted. It was like red light, green light. There's pizza, go get it. And it's gone. And so I don't know. That was the way it felt. I don't often believe that was the way it was. I think we just didn't find the schedule.
There were several cafes around the boat, and then maybe one of the places that we ate at as much as the dining room was the hamburger place by the pool.
Yes.
We ate there quite often. They had a really good
They had really good hamburgers. Even when it rained, we stood in the rain to get hamburgers.
That is really good. Right. Let's talk about the entertainment.
So the entertainment on the board of the ship, which was really interesting to me, is it did seem to be a cut above the quality. A couple of the groups, and specifically one I'm thinking about, they were leaving off the ship to go do their residency in Las Vegas. You don't see that every day. So the quality of the entertainment all around the ship, even the man and wife that were playing the classical rock music, that was really unique. They were out every night, and they really had a creative take on music and the way they were doing it.
So some other things on the Celebrity Reflection that you might enjoy doing: the casino. We didn't stop at the casino.
We don't do the casino.
We're not real lucky.
Yeah.
The library, we don't.
She was not lucky. She married me, but anyway.
The library, I read on my balcony, and but the library was pretty cool. We walked by it several times, and it had these neat little pods you could go sit in and read. It was really
reminded me of Men in Black, where they were taking the test and they got in the little eggs. They weren't that small, but they did kind of look like that. But the whole thing was like sequestered off in its own area. It was very quiet. If you like a quiet place to read, the engineers paid attention to that in the design.
And just like all cruise ships, there was the spa, there's fitness center, the art gallery.
The art gallery.
Several times. It had some really unique pieces of art.
Really did. Some funny things with baseballs and bats.
We hung out mostly by the pool and had some jacuzzis also. While we were up on the deck, I did some walking around.
I did too. I was just further behind her.
And there was a lawn area, a real grassy area, and it had some gazebo type places that you could rent during the day.
Yeah.
That was cute.
That's interesting. I've not seen that. It was neat. I mean,
neat.
okay,
It was
well, I'm on putting green. There you go. Never thought I'd see a lawnmower on a cruise ship, but hey, who knew? There you go. That piece of it was really cool.
Let's talk about our room.
Our room. The room was ample as we came in.
Come in.
The bathroom was large. For a cruise ship, it was good. Now, there was one thing that was lacking.
The closet space was not what I was used to. I really wish there was a little bit more closet space.
Right. It really did hurt in the hang-up clothes area. The balconies were really neat.
Excellent.
They were excellent, and they have a better door system than anybody else that we've seen so far in the way their doors actually just go back, and we ended up with like a 75-foot deck.
So like you had mentioned before, we had 12 people on this cruise. We had 6 rooms, and we were able to open the little doorways between each balcony, and we could walk back and forth between all those balconies. So yes, it was quite large,
And
we had a good time out on our balconies.
And the fun thing about that, when you got that large of a private balcony, is it actually turns into almost like a party area for everybody together at night. You end up out there and that kind of stuff.
Reflecting on your day.
Yeah, it was really did enjoy that piece of it. So one of the things that we missed, some of our people that were on the trip with us pointed out that they were looking for a water slide or bumper cars or
More deck activity.
yes, and don't get me wrong, they were doing games and they were doing trivia and all that. And if that's your stick, then they're great. But if you were more of a hands-on action type person, Celebrity really didn't have it. And I know that's not the group they cater for. They actually cater for a little older group, and we're getting there, but we're not there yet. I really do like to ride a water slide every now and then.
I like to take your picture off in the shot.
There's no telling which end may come out first, but that's just the way that goes. To say that is kind of a little bit of a negative on it. If you're high action, you're not gonna like the sea days on this.
Right.
There's no rock wall.
And we had, because of our itinerary, which is the reason that we chose this trip, was we loved the itinerary. We had 4 days at sea, 2 in the beginning and 2 at the end. So those days we spent a lot of time sitting around the pool.
Right. Where we were on some type of other ship and it had some of that stuff, we would have definitely done it.
Right.
Wasn't a game killer, but do be aware of that. If you're that kind of high action person, you're going to spend a lot of time in the gym, because that's really the only action stuff there is to do. Now, there's a nice walking track on the top.
There is.
All in all, really enjoyed the cruise, enjoyed the staff, the food was good, we got to all the itinerary, enjoyed the boat.
It was very relaxing.
It was very relaxing. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button.
We'll see you next time.
On Minion.
Gee. Gee.